Leo, if your spirit guides could have a chance to send you a message or give you information, this is it for you. I am clairaudient, so I am going to be listening to what they are saying to me during the tarot reading and literally just repeating what's coming up here. So we are looking at what's going on in your world, in your recent past, in your present energy, and what is coming in your near future. So let's get into this for you. And remember, Leo, if it is resonating with you, you are going to know immediately. You're going to feel it in your soul, you know what I mean? If not, check your rising, your moon and Venus. You can also go and check my playlist out there for your videos. Whichever one of those videos calls to you, then the message is meant to be received by you. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, you can do so. I do video call readings as well as pre-recorded readings as well. The video recall readings usually go on for around an hour or a little bit longer sometimes, depending on what the need is. Otherwise, it is amazing to do both for you. There is an email in this description box of the video. Let's get into this for you, Leo. In your current or previous energy, let's look at that. In your recent past, what has been going on with you here? Let's have a look and see. All right, you've got two cards here. You've got a Four of Wands. So there was a celebration in the beginning here. With the Ace of Swords and the Four of Wands, there was a celebration, there was a beginning, but there were fears of how something was going to work out. I'm going to tell you straight away, immediately Spirit Guide is literally saying you reconnected with somebody. So you had a second chance with a person in your recent past year. But the center core energy is Five of Pentacles. So you were always worried that it may not go the way you want it to go. So this is your recent past energy. So there was some kind of celebration here with the Four of Wands. It could have been a new beginning. It could have even been you saying, okay, we're going to get married, or we're going to get engaged. We're celebrating a new beginning, a new cycle between the two of us. This cycle or this new beginning that you try to get right here. I don't know what's happening in present energy or in the near future you're going to see. It's not easy, this new beginning. It's almost like you had to fight a bit of a battle to get yourselves back here. There's been a bit of like wars that you've been through with each other, or problems that you've been through with each other, that you're trying anyway to restart this. You're trying anyway to get this right. But the underlying main energy would be all the cards that would be right in the center here. And the cards right in the center is the Five of Pentacles. So the underlying fear, especially in your energy, would be basically, is this going to make it? Are we going to be able to get this thing secure? Will we be able to rebuild what was broken here? Will we be able to get something in a stable place where I wanted to go for this new beginning? And it can even be like just trying to rebuild what you guys lost here. But I feel like that underlying fear is still remaining there. Like, is this actually going to work out? Because it's not easy to make this work. And then we have the High Priestess coming up here. Very interesting card to come up. The High Priestess talks about spiritual ways of things happening. It talks about the unseen world. You know, the High Priestess, we talk about spiritual things, the spiritual world. It talks about what we don't see. And it's an indication that you yourself are literally trusting in higher forces, and maybe praying to God, or praying, dear God, let this work out, you know, that kind of thing. It's also talking about what we don't see coming. So it talks about the mystery of life and what is still going to unfold for you, needing to trust that, okay? And we do have a Seven of Pentacles. I feel like it's a continuation of the Five of Pentacles again. Seeing something kind of positive happening here. So I do feel like, yeah, you guys managed to get that together. You managed to get something started with the Seven of Pentacles. There is showing positive progress at this point in time. And it shows that you're still a little bit worried, okay, about what can unfold in the months or years to come. Will we remain the way we are now? Will everything be okay? So that energy of you really hoping that things are still going to be okay between you and this person. So let's have a look and see here. I mean, to be 100% honest with you, sometimes we do have breakups with people. I've seen it. I do a lot of personal readings. I know in my own life as well, I've seen people break up, and to be 100% honest, people can get back together and they can make it work. And I will be attending someone's reading in December of people who had break up for nearly a year and got back together, and they are now getting married, and that's years after that. So yeah, it can literally work. It all depends if both people are going to want to make this work. We are going to turn the energy under this deck as well. I nearly forgot to put it there. To see just one more message from your spirit guides with regards to advice they will give you. But we have to have a look and see literally if both people here can try to do something, we can get something right. But if both people, if one person's the only one pushing, trying to solve a problem, then it can become a problem. So let's check in present energy. What's actually going on now from this time? How are you guys doing? Okay, let's have a look and see. Goodness me. The Lover's card, you're still with this person? You are still with this person. How's the energy? Let's have a look and see. Spirit guide, how's the energy? There is still a problem. You got an 8 of Swords here, the King of Pentacles, okay, the 7 of Wands. You're still not sure. You are still not sure. You're really, really not sure. I feel like you're still tied to this person. You're still with them in some kind of way, but things seem to be a bit stuck here. I do feel like you're still with this person. I can see the card showing that you're still with them, okay? The Lover's card comes up. You've got Gemini coming up in your reading. This is an indication that you're still romantically involved with this person. Coming up next to it, and the Center card I told you is the most important card. This is what tells me that even though the Lover's card is there, this is what tells me that you guys are actually still with each other. You might have moved in with each other, or you might be dating each other still, but you're not yet there. You're not yet at this place where it's where you want it to be, because there's still a bit of a journey for you guys to go if you're going to actually make it with them. You know what I mean? There's a truth that's going to be revealed to you. That's what you need to know here. The 8 of Swords coming up shows, you see how these two cards are very dark here, and the center one's also a little bit dark, you know, so I'm not sure energy. There's a lot that's hidden here. There's a lot in your future with regards to your life, and maybe this person, are you still going to be with each other, that kind of thing. The 8 of Swords coming in here shows that there's a lack of growth, okay? There's a lack of movement. There's a lack of life happening here in this connection. You know, everything in life, this is what you need to know. We're in the human experience, okay? The human experience on this planet is one of constant growing. If you're not growing, you're not living, okay? You're dying, basically. If you're not changing somehow, you're stagnant. That is not positive. That's why in life and in general, we always need to be doing something new. We always need to be changing. We always need to be evolving in some kind of way, because it is the human experience of planet Earth. If you look into nature, nature is always evolving. It's always changing. It's always growing. Plants just keep on growing. Every year you'll see flowers blooming and spreading and pollinating, and it's how it's meant to be. And this connection is kind of stuck. It is kind of stuck, and there is a truth that's going to be revealed here with regards to you and this person. I feel like you're feeling the pressure of things not really growing. I wonder if it's you that you're kind of going, okay, so where are we going from here? What is exactly going to happen? And it could be this person going, everything's just fine, you know, I like it the way that it is. And you either going to have something that is revealed to you, or a shift is going to take place, or you might come to a realization of your own, okay? But I can pick up the last underlying energy being in current energy. I feel like this is you, or it could be your person. It can be either which way, or both of you. I kind of feel like, there is somebody here who is got a little bit of a wall around them. So it could be that you are putting up a wall around yourself, wanting to protect yourself from getting hurt, or it could be this person who's actually got a wall around themselves with the 8 of Swords being there, and not really talking their truth or talking their mind to you, which can also be what is getting revealed. You remember, you might be with a person here that actually doesn't want to get into marriage, or does not want to settle down, or does not want to do things that are like, I want to be married, I want to be settled down, I want to have all this. Maybe they just kind of want to be the way they are. They don't really want to be with a person long term, or if it's long term, they don't really want to go into commitment. It's almost like, let's just live together, let's just date the way we are. I'm good with that, but I don't feel like that is good enough for you, to be honest. Really, who is it good enough for? You know what I mean? People who are not really interested in long-term relationships. You see, is your priority the same as this person? I feel like they want to be with you, And then at the same time, they don't really want to commit to you. They just want to have this like connection that's kind of free and easy, you know. So we need to be very careful about what we are teaching people. We must be very careful. We must not give everything to somebody. What do they need to give to you if you've given them everything? Relationship is give and take. So if we give all of ourselves as if this person, we're married to them, we cook for them, clean for them, live with them, have children with them, but yet we're not married to them, why should they marry you when they got everything already? You see, got to be careful. So let's have a look and see. As we're moving into the future here, 7 of Pentacles, okay, it comes up again. The Ace of Swords comes up again as well. Okay. The Magician. The Page of Wands. Okay, communication is coming in here. You know, for some of you, I was just saying something quite interesting here. I said, you know, if we give somebody everything, I mean, what do they need to give up if they've already received it? What must they make any kind of like exception for? So this person might come and want to speak to you. For some of you guys, they might even want to have a child in the future with you. Or they might want to get married. Okay. And it's interesting because I feel like that's where you need to catch this person. You need to be careful. We need to be careful in relationships. I think we've changed something in the dynamic of how relationships are working, and it's causing a real big problem on our earth. Okay. Before, when people wanted to be with somebody, they really had to go through the hard way route to get there. They would have to go through courtship, go speak to the parents, you know, show up at the front door, dressed really well, there was a chaperone around. Now it's like, it's not like that anymore. It's not that it's wrong, but we also need to be careful that we don't give 100% of ourselves to a person and they haven't given 100% back. It's like we're selling a product, okay, and nobody's actually paying for it. You see what I'm saying? So if you're really worthy of something, they have to take steps towards you as you take steps towards them. So if this person kind of goes to you, let's live together, and you be like, okay, then we need to get married, and that's it. Or I would love to have a child, don't you? Okay, then we need to get married, that's it. You know what I mean? It has to be this energy of what is that you want and what do they want. So we have to take steps towards each other in that direction. Okay, it's got to be a game of fair give and take here, because I'm telling you, from what I'm seeing here moving into your future, it looks to me like you guys can actually move forward with each other. We got another 7 of Pentacles coming up here, which is a card that talks about a future that can be growing. I was mentioning how everything is growing on this planet, and this man is just really working on something growing here. I really feel like you can actually have stability with them. You can actually have something long term, and it's going to be a shift that they want to take place here, because there's a shift that took place here when you guys got to like kind of back together, and there's another shift that's going to take place in the same line. Okay, where something has been a bit stuck here, I feel like it's going to move again. The Ace of Swords, again, there's a thought process that this person's thinking about something. I think this is what I keep on saying, something's going to be revealed to you. I think it's coming up with the communication that they want to have with you here about something. So they may be saying, you know what, let's us get married. Let us move in together. I would love to have children in the future. And this is where you really need to be careful. This is where you need to be like, okay, so if you want to have children with me, this is a conversation that's coming. If you want us to move in together, then things need to get serious between the two of us. Then we need to really put our minds together, because I see the Magician card coming in here, and this talks about really sitting down and thinking clearly what it is you want out of your life and out of your future with this person, and what they want with you. It's almost like, to be honest, I feel like you're sitting down and you're having a joint meeting here about talking about creating your life and your future together. It's a very positive reading. Even though you've had some difficulties with this person, it's normal. It is normal. There's no relationship out there who does not go through that. As long as, I said like before, both people are willing to keep on moving forward and growing together. And I see a shift taking place with this person as they really want to start growing here. They could be, like I said, wanting to settle down, wanting to have children, or wanting to be more around you in some kind of way. There is more of a, I'll be honest with you, like a family feeling coming from this card with the Empress. It's more like they're starting to view you like family of theirs, which is very good, to be honest with you, because it means that you guys are going to be becoming a unit, becoming that family, even if it is by marriage or by children that bind you together, that this is important. You need this element in any kind of relationship to tip the scales from going from something that gets a bit stuck like that to something that is very, very good and ends up in the Four of Wands. You need to have that deeper spiritual bond, that deeper spiritual connection. That is it. That is it. It's almost like it's crossing its line from we're dating now to we're becoming family now, which is very, very important here. I do feel like you guys can really move forward amazingly together. Let's get some advice coming in here. Nine of Pentacles. Yes, you can build a life with this person. You can build a life with them, and it can be a very good financial one. I'm just saying, because that card is really talking about two people coming together financially, and maybe buying a house with each other, working together to improve their life, you know. The Six of Cups, yes, you might have children with this person, but if you pass the point of having children or you don't want to have children, it's a general reading. It won't resonate with everybody, but because there is an Empress and a Six of Cups, they may want to have children, or you might have children. The Six of Cups, this really means, I sometimes feel like the Six of Cups can even mean going from a child to an adult. It's almost like you see a child, and then the child grows up to become an adult. So it's like your relationship kind of grows from this infant stage to maturity, you know what I mean, which is actually a really good thing to see. Let's have a look and see what else will come in here. Knight of Wands. This is Knight of Swords, sorry. This is actually coming in very quickly. Your person, whoever they are to you, is going to want to communicate with you quicker than what you think. I really feel like this could be over the holiday season that's coming up now. I feel like there's going to be a conversation that gets had maybe late in the night, sort of sitting alone with this person. They're going to use the opportunity to want to speak to you about something much more serious. They might, for some of you guys, there might even be an engagement, okay, on the cards with regards to this person, if you are not married to them yet, or some kind of surprise like that where they're going to go, you know what, I'd really like to take this further. This person's really thinking about this, and they're really determined about this. So right at this moment in time, if you're feeling like they're kind of holding back here, and they're not being very open with you, I kind of feel like they could be in deep thought about the decision that they're about to make. So this is not a small thing that they want to do. It's quite a big step they want to take. So they could be contemplating, thinking clearly about what they need to be doing. But this is actually very, very good. The outcome here is excellent. There we go. Thank you so much. If you want to get more messages from your spirit guides, you can subscribe to the channel. Here is your playlist. You can go check out whichever video calls to your soul. And on top here, my new pick a card reading channel. I just released a new video there. You should go check it out. Otherwise, I'm sending my love to you. Thank you for watching. Bye.